Hi, it's James Harrison here to talk about the next Daily Drumming Influences Revisited, originally posted in 2012. Today it is Manu Katche, if I'm saying that correctly. Manu was a drummer that I became aware of when I started seeing his name pop up. Of course, Modern Drummer helped. There was an interview, but two huge albums really put him on the map here in America, and that was Peter Gabriel's tremendous album. If you've never listened to it, it's pretty much a perfect album. Listen to Peter Gabriel's So. The drumming on there is tremendous. Again, Manu Katche. And then he also did two albums for Sting. And I think it's Nothing Like the Sun and The Soul Cages. I think it's those two. I think Vinny came on after that, but it may just be a few select tracks on there. But the second album by Sting is tremendous. And that's Manu Katche. And again, of course, Modern Drummer was the magazine, by the way, was very good back in the day about introducing you to people and putting a face to the names that you might have read on the back of an album cover or a CD jacket or even a cassette insert, and that was a name that started popping up. Now, he's from France, and I also remember reading an interview with him in Modern Drummer where he was a Yamaha artist, but like many drummers in the world who own a Black Beauty, they record a lot with that snare. Now, Black Beauty is a drum by the Ludwig Drum Company. It's been around since, I don't know when they actually switched it to calling it a Black Beauty. Originally it was called the Deluxe model because Slingerland owned the name Black Beauty. But generically, it's been called the Black Beauty since the 20s. Now, I have a 1927, but also I have a 6.5 standard one, and I have the black on brass one that's engraved by John Aldridge. The Black Beauty is a brass shell with a gunmetal finish, and then if it's engraved, that brass will show through. Okay. Anyway, it's a great drum, one of the most recorded drums ever. But it's a very sought after sound. So now back to the story. Manu Katche would often use his Black Beauty, and Yamaha, I guess, approached him about making a signature snare for him. There was an era where they were doing a lot of signature products for people, and all the companies were. And so he gave them his Black Beauty and said, make me something that sounds like this. So Yamaha made a drum for him that it is a brass shell. They made two sizes, a 6.5, and I believe it's a 5.5, but it might just be a 5. And I think it has the cast hoops. I can't remember if they're aluminum or not, but and it was the original. I think the original two runs were seamless brass. With a beaded shell, but a reverse bead, so that it couldn't be exactly like the Ludwig. And I have the standard version of that one, seamless. Anyway, it sounds fantastic, by the way. So, basically they made a drum for him, and that became his big studio drum. And I'm sure live performances and stuff as well. But anyway, back to him. He's done a ton of recording. You can listen to him on a lot of things. There are just videos out there. But again, the two home runs to me that brought him to my attention were Peter Gabriel, So, and Sting, Nothing Like the Sun. Tremendous albums and great drumming. And there, just for that, and even though I do own one of those snares, the drummer for the day and a huge influence because of his groove, Manu Katche.